Hi everybody, I want to say thank you very much for the feedback that you provided at the end of class. I am already starting to try to help with that some by helping you out with the Blackboard just a little bit, because it still seems like some of you are confused with the Blackboard stuff. So I will start doing a weekly recording for you to try to go over stuff, and hopefully this will help. Okay, so let's go into week 3 assignments, because this is what we covered for this week. And I'm going to scroll this over a little bit. Okay, so this opening introduction kind of tells us what we did for the day. How the in-person class focused on 2 things. The first was how to write the solid introductory paragraph. And the second one is to start looking more at our core values paper. And when we're looking at our core value papers, we're looking at our structure, developing our ideas, making sure we're answering the what, so what, now what. Okay? And then a quick reminder for you that this is that 15-week class that's crammed into 8 weeks. So that means you're pretty much needing to give me about 1.5 to 2 hours a day to complete all of your assignments. Okay? So our in-class session, the in-class activities that we did an opening writing prompt, and we talked about it a little bit, and we talked about how we can use that then to revise our introductory paragraphs. I had you jot down those notes. We spent a lot of time on introductory paragraphs today, looking at how to write a good one. We also looked at our essay structure with those transition sentence and things. And we spent just a little bit of time there on the revision, and then we did a quick write at the end, which was me asking you to grade class to see where we were at. For those of you who were not in class, or if you want clean copies of things, here is the sample paper we did for the introductory paragraph. So what you have to do is click on it, and it will load for you. So you'll see this is what we talked about and did in class that we used our highlighters from. Let me close that. Then the transitions, this is that document that we looked at for our transitions. And then for this coherence puzzle, we did not actually get to this today, which is totally fine. I'm going to save it for a later date, so don't worry about this coherence puzzle. We'll deal with that later. We also did not necessarily look at the peer response, and the reason why we didn't do the peer response is because the coherence, we didn't finish both of those things. Instead, I've skipped straight down to this revision plan for you and the revisions concepts template, which, hold on one second, I'm just bringing it up. Oops, there's something about brownies that were coming up. I'm a Girl Scout troop leader, sorry. And I don't know why the document's not coming up. So it's not loading. Oh, here it is. There we go. So, and this is what I passed out for you that I want you guys to spend some time on. What things you need to change for your intro. What things about your thesis and topic sentences do you need to change. Your development of your paper, the what, so what, now what's. And then the transitional sentences. So what is it that you need to change with transitional sentences from one body paragraph into the next. Okay, so there's that for you. So that's kind of what we did in class. This is probably going to disappear, and I'm just going to shift it over to week 4 for this coherence and the essay peer response. Or I'll leave it here and then I'll just move it over at a later date for you. But we did not do anything with the coherence or with the peer revision handout. Okay, so in class, that was the in-class assignments. This is now your hybrid work for class 3. There are 4 activities that you must do and you must submit through Blackboard in order to receive credit. The first one is to create a revision plan for your core values. Number 2, revise and electronically submit your paper. Third, write your writer's memo. And then number 4, common sentence errors, okay, within mind type activities. Okay, so your revision plan, answering these 4 questions, and to submit your paper, what you do is click on revision plan, and you click on create blog entry, and right here is your ability to be able to complete it. So you would type in your information and then come over here and click on post entry, okay? But I'm not going to actually do that because I'm not putting in an entry at this moment. Then for the core values paper, you'll click on core values and you will click on browse my computer and you will then pull it up. Like you see my mileage information's here, so I could click on that and it'll load here for me to put that in. And then what you do is you click here for submitting your paper in terms of for possible plagiarism, and then you click submit. But I am not going to click submit here. You will click that. I'm going to click cancel because I am not actually submitting mileage thing. Then you'll do your writer's memo. You click in this, and right here is your information. And again, for your writer's memo, here are the directions. Now that you've completed your revision for your core values paper, please take a moment to create a writer's memo for your professor. Please submit it as an attachment or as a right submission. If you're not sure how to do the writer's memo, it is back in week number 1 for the actual directions for it. And that's pretty much it for this. And then coming in and going into your common sentence errors. And yes, I want to launch it. So I click on it and then it's going to load. Well, I would have to log into my account and all that kind of stuff and get set up for it. But that is pretty much it. And that's what you got going on in the class for this week. Okay. I will, as I said, I will start doing a weekly overview for information for what the hybrid is, and I will send it out as a video for everybody to listen to, and hopefully that will help. Again, I told you I wanted feedback from you so that I can improve the class and make it easier for you. So I hope that this does work. Let me know next week if it did, and if it is working, then I will keep doing it. If you guys need me to do something else, then I'll figure that out as well. Okay? Thanks so much. I appreciate it, and you guys have a great week. Don't hesitate to email me if you have any questions in the meantime. Thanks. Bye.